we're literally going to wear all three at the same time and see which one's best. What is up, people? Welcome back to another video, and if you're new here, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, because unlike other YouTubers who fly around Dubai in Lamborghinis, the highlight of my week or even my month is coming to Deals to shop for some scissors and some batteries. So as far as batteries, we have come specifically for these ones. Impossible to find. I need a CR163, I think. You'll soon see why, but they only have like CR2s or 20s too. So that is an epic fail. But as far as scissors go, we are in business. Absolute deal. Hence the shop is called Deals. $150 for some kitchen scissors. And look at this, they do actually stock skinny syrup, but these flavors are terrible. Alien slime, actually sticky toffee pudding is okay, but yeah, I would definitely not go for those. And they do have the coffee creamers in here. To be honest, you can never go wrong with toffee, and I'll probably pick up like 2 or 3 of these. So we have popped into Tesco's to look for batteries, and they also don't have them, so this video really is not going to plan already. But of course, I am super tempted by cereal, and this is literally half price. And you know me as some Cookie Crisp, I will not turn up some Cookie Crisp. So that's pretty much it. We're gonna head home. Actually, we're gonna head to like probably 10 different shops to try to get this battery. And you're probably like, Scott, what is so special about this battery? Well, it's so important because it's actually the battery that will power this bad boy. This is my old fitness watch. But yes, you read the title of the video, a highly requested one. We're literally going to test out some of the top end fitness watches. So we have the Polar one there, then we have my dad's Garmin one. These two actually have heart rate monitors. And then we have my Fitbit. So yeah, the plan tomorrow during my workout is literally wear all of these at once and see how close they come in terms of like calories, heart rate and stuff. So it should be pretty interesting. I'm pretty pumped. So that is going to be that. I do need to find a battery, but regardless, I will find one, and the next clip will be me about to work out. So here we go. Yes, people, we managed to find a battery. Actually, shout out to Papa Murray, he found it. But we are up and running. So we have the 2 watches here. We have my Versa on, of course. That is the question I always get asked. What is my Fitbit? Okay, it's a Fitbit Versa, the original, not the Fitbit Versa 2. Okay, so yes, we're gonna put these on. I have the 2 heart rate monitors on, and it's quite uncomfortable, to be honest. And I'm sort of worried that they're not gonna like read properly with the 2 of them there. And in terms of Fitbit, that does sort of have its off days too. I mean, sometimes I take my heart rate manually like every couple of rounds and it's way off. So nonetheless, as long as we get some sort of reading from all 3, we'll be able to see. So yes, we are going to do the exact same like conditioning workout that I always do. If you haven't seen that video, then click the link down below. Hopefully I remember to put it, but let's get going. Okay, so let's do the hard part. And if only it were this easy in real life, seriously. Ready? Oh my god, that was disgusting. We got the 2 watches there. Finito, no more. Okay, we had a little error again. I'm starting to shake. A little error in terms of the measurement. But I think we got 3 good stats. And now we need to compare them, but I need to sit down. And just for a bit of perspective, this is what we were working with. A nice little dry patch there, so I clearly didn't train hard enough. But anyway, that is, oh my god, I'm shaking. That is a wrap. Again, we have the 2 heart rate monitors. It wasn't that comfortable, but they seem to work okay. So yeah, let me have a shower and let's get to the stats. Boom. Okay, so 2 things, right? 2 things I want you to know. Number 1 is that I was going to do a whole scientific sort of spiel to this, but it was probably going to take way too long and make for a super long video. So what I have done is done a full article for you to refer to, because then I can actually link everyone to that article, because this is a question I get asked a lot on my website, so that'll be linked down below. And number 2, okay, I know that a few of you will be saying, look, heart rate has got nothing to do with like calorie burn and everything. Greg just says that
your heart rate cannot determine how many calories you're burning.
Look, we are comparing the watches, okay? So for this, we've pretty much got calorie burn and heart rate, okay? So those are the two main metrics that we're gonna do. If you want Greg to do a video on all that stuff again, then send this video to him and he might review it. I highly doubt it, but anyway, let's get into this. So I have the stats on the screen. Let's start off with the Garmin, okay? So as you'll see, we plugged it into Garmin Connect and we came out with 137 beats per minute average heart rate with a max of 167, okay? So that is sort of lower than the Fitbit that I usually post on my Instagram that you'll see actually later on in the Fitbit stats. So total calorie burn coming in at 1,165 calories. Next, let's bring up the Fitbit, okay? So yes, pretty much 1,179 calories. So very, very close to the Garmin's 1,165. Then in terms of max heart rate, you'll see 215, okay? I highly doubt I got that high, but that's what it says, okay? And then the average is a little bit higher than the Garmin, coming in at 143, probably because of that little stint there of like the high 200s or whatever. So that is that. And then in terms of the Polar, we had a little bit of a disaster. So it stopped halfway and I was hoping it would like sort of restart itself or just sign back in terms of the heart rate monitor, but it didn't. So I had to stop it and then start it again. So there are 2 sessions logged and we're just gonna add up the 2 stats. So yes, session 1, as you will see, 421 calorie burn, 134 beats per minute average heart rate, and a 157 beats per minute max heart rate, okay? So that was at the start, and if you want to call it session 2, that was sort of at the end, okay? So you can see the stats are a little bit more difficult because I was getting tired. So yes, 644 calorie burn, 140 beat per minute average heart rate, 215 beat per minute max heart rate, which is actually identical to the Fitbit one, which is pretty interesting, but again, I highly doubt I hit that high. So what I've done is then combine these two and then taken an average, okay? So on average, according to the Polar, I burned 1,065 calories with an average heart rate of 137 beats per minute, which is identical to the Garmin, pretty interesting, and then a max heart rate of 186 beats per minute. But again, that 215 is bringing that average way up. So I'd say the Garmin is a little bit more accurate in terms of the max heart rate. So all in all, we have a little table hopefully on the screen of the 3 metrics. You can see there is a little bit of variance, but overall it's quite similar actually. I was quite surprised, especially with like the average heart rate and the calorie burn in particular. It's all within like less than 100 calories, so that's pretty cool. Now, as you will also see on the screen, in terms of like the conditioning or comparing them during the workout, I did on my last set of the conditioning run to get my phone and record what the readings were at that moment in time, okay? So yes, it was quite sporadic. There were times where it was higher on the Fitbit, but lower on the Polar and the Garmin, but the Polar and the Garmin were the same, which was interesting. And then there were times when it was higher on the Polar and the Garmin, again the same, but then lower on the Fitbit, okay? So that is probably why it's sort of all evened out in the end. Then when comparing the weights to the conditioning, the Polar and the Garmin were pretty much bang on again, but what I don't know if I managed to record was actually my Fitbit didn't really record it that well, and that sort of makes sense because when you think about it, that's on your wrist, okay? So if you're lifting weights, you know, the blood flow might be different, you might not get a pulse, it's all sweaty there and stuff. So yes, that is pretty much it, okay? I found it a pretty cool experiment. If you like this type of experiment video and want me to do something else, maybe with different trackers like sleep or something like that, then let me know. But as I'm all about providing the value on this channel, what I've planned to finish off the video is to go over a juicy new recipe for you, because I know you like your food, so you know that can only mean one thing. That's right, we come to the motherland numero uno, little of course. Now, I like pancakes and I also like pizza, but what happens if you combine the two? Well, that's exactly what we're gonna do. So the first thing you will need is some eggs, a little bit of baking powder, some coconut flour, some garlic salt, and some of this is the game changer, oregano, some fat-free mozzarella. And don't get me started, okay? If you know, you know, just go with the flow. Anyway, next you're gonna need some peppers, another staple, the red onion, some mushrooms. Then for toppings, literally the world is your oyster, but we're gonna keep it nice and lean today. And also because these are discounted, we're going for some turkey or chicken slices. And that is everything you're gonna need for this recipe. So, you know who's coming in to help us out? The one and only Mr. One Take Kid and the Sexy Beauty Roll in 3, 2, 1. And here we are, all alone again underneath my covers because I can't afford a sound booth. Want I kid? So, I am back, and if I mess up, then who cares? So yes, full list of ingredienti will be linked down below as per usual. But essentially, you get your egg whites, you get your coconut flour, your oregano and garlic salt, put it in a ninja blender. Oh, Christ. Okay, let's keep it going. And mix it up like so. So you're going to pulse it at the start, and then you're just going to blast it. So roughly about 20 seconds, not too long at all. Then you're going to get a pan. Everything was falling on the floor there, so I'm glad that actually, mom and dad, if you're watching this, then hello. But yes, you're going to spray it with non-stick cooking spray. Bop, 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 bop. And then you're going to sort of distribute the mix evenly. You should get two sort of bases out there. Chop up your vegetables. Those are the two bases there you can see. Then you're going to come over and put the pasta sauce and the vegetables all on top. It's very simple. You just make a pizza after all, okay? So yeah, put the vegetables, the meat onto the bases, and then can you guess what happens next? Correct! You get your little pizza oven dishes with holes in them, and then you just put them in the oven, probably in the middle, on sort of medium heat until the cheese is fully melted. You can see the parents were making up some potato wedges, but we're all good. We put it in the middle and yeah, that is it. So, familia italiana, dove siamo? Comment porridge down below if you've made it this far, because I really do appreciate you, and everyone will be like, what the hell has porridge got to do with this video? Goodbye. And there we go, people. Familia Italiana, dove siamo con le pizze? Our macro-friendly pizza. Okay, but yes, the wizard has done it once again. Because wait till you literally hear the macros for both pizzas. This isn't just for one. This is for the two together. You're talking only 29 carb, 4 fat, and 63 grams of protein. So 404 calories. That's like a slice or two of like Domino's pizza. So yes, please do try it out. And again, if you want more high volume, macro friendly, low calorie recipes, go click the first link down below. Support your boy out, buy the recipe book so I can move out of this house. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yes, try it out. Let me know if you like it and thank me later. And we are back, just with the Fitbit today. An absolute whopper. Well, not quite a whopper, but a good one. And comment down below, guys. Does anyone sweat the way I do? For the people saying that I go up and have a shower, I don't. If you could taste the sweat, it tastes like onions and salt. Too much information, that's why I don't have a girlfriend. But anyway, let's wrap up this video. Boom! Here we go, Mr. Teddy Bear checking in. So yes, there isn't really much more to be said other than hopefully you enjoyed the little experiment. I know I did. It was quite interesting, to be honest. I've been sort of wanting to do that for a while. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it, gained some value from the article I put on the site. Have a go at the new recipe. Of course, tag me in your Instagram stories if you do make it. But for now, that is the end of this video. Hope you all have a good day and see you all in the next video.